Malayalam movie.
Okay, and when can someone see it?
Pardon?
When can someone see it?
I can't get.
When can the viewers see the film?
I think sixth screening.
Okay, and I look forward to seeing the movie. What inspired you to do it? What inspired you to do the movie?
About the movie? Yeah. The film is about a story of a boy. Story of a boy studying 6th standard, and he writes a letter to his father. That is the basic plot of this film.
I look forward to seeing it. Thank you so much.
Members here. I'm an actress in
Nice to
New York.
meet you.
You, yes.
Acting.
I've been doing it a long time. I like it a lot. Yes.
What was the inspiration for becoming an actress?
I don't know. It's a good question. It's just something I felt very strongly about, and I've been doing it a long time here. Yes.
That is fantastic. What have you worked on? What film are you on right now?
I'm doing something in Bollywood called Short Term Shadi, actually, with Kareena Kapoor and Imran Khan. And I've shot about half of it, and I'll be going back to do the rest of it.
Wow, that is great. That is such a great. I'm from Finding Wisdom show.
Sorry?
The Finding.
I see. Nice, yeah. Actually, a movie of mine called Little Zizu had premiered here a few years ago, and mine in the sense I was in it. And so now I'm a jury member, so it's very nice to be here.
How do you feel being a jury member now?
It's less nerve-wracking than being nominated as an actress, so it's good, yeah.
That's great. That's great. Are you working on any new projects besides Shanghai? Oh, okay. Would you like to ever explore anything else besides acting? Maybe directing?
Comedy. I do stand-up comedy. You can go on YouTube and check out my clips. And I want to do that show a lot because that show is about being a South Asian actress in New York and what that means.
That is fantastic. Would you like to come back on my show and do a comic?
I would love to. I would love
Good, how are you?
Looking sharp
Thank you.
on the
I
record.
did my best, you know.
Can you tell me a little bit about your film?
Yeah, my film's called A Decent Arrangement. It stars this gentleman right here.
Hi, how are you?
And, of course, the legendary Shabana Azmi. And Adam in the film, it's about a young man who goes to India to get an arranged marriage. It's a very subtle slice of life kind of movie with a lot of comedy and true to life drama in it.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Just
I
tell us
thought
about
you had something to say.
From my perspective, it's a lot about sort of the cultural identity and being an American and being an American Indian at the same time, and sort of negotiating the boundary between the two. And I think a lot of Indians who live in America feel this way and can relate to the movie, especially sort of living in and feeling like you're from a place and going back and visiting and having maybe a life-changing experience. So.
Well, it sounds very interesting. What inspired you to do this?
The original inspiration for the film was just a simple idea that someone like myself, an American person who really grew up in a very American environment and feels very American, if they wanted to tomorrow, could go to India and get an arranged marriage. And excuse me, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about that. What is going on over there? All right. Okay.
Sorry, someone was cursing us out, and that distracted me. We all lost our train of thought. The inspiration for the film was basically that. Someone like myself, from America, but of Indian origin, could go to India tomorrow and get an arranged marriage. And we take that idea very seriously. So I think it's different than maybe a lot of other films that might use this arranged marriage concept. Essentially, it becomes a conduit, for an exploration of cultural identity and what it means to be Indian, what it means to be American, what it means to be Indian American.
And the expectations from the different living in India and then living in America.
Sure. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of in the film. I think it's portrayed very subtly how parental obligations that come in and different family and how being Indian American, those things affect your life, but in very interesting and subtle ways, not like necessarily like for instance in the film the main character no one's demanding that he go and get an arranged marriage. He makes the choice of his own volition, and it's really about his own choice, but there are many factors that go into that.
Oh wow, this sounds very interesting. When is this going to be played so the viewers can see?
We were lucky enough to sell out the film at this particular festival, but I hope that you can catch it at another festival, or hopefully when it has distribution. And it's playing Sunday, May 3rd at 3 p.m., but don't show up because
Don't show up.
Sold out. You won't get
I don't know, unless we want to make
I won't get in. I won't get in. All right, I can't wait to see it. Do you have any words of wisdom that you want to leave with us?
for like people in general or for film.
For filmmakers.
Okay.
People in general too.
I think of myself as a Confucius-like figure.
Confucius.
For filmmakers, yeah, I mean, just stick with it. I think that's the biggest thing, and it sounds like, it sounds like everybody says that, but that's what I'm doing, and, that's what we're all doing. We just stick with it, and it takes a lot of work. I mean, we almost didn't shoot this film a couple of times, for various reasons. You just have to stay with the film and stay with the idea and
Persevere.
yeah.
Exactly. No, I would echo the same thing, and that's what you have to work on. That's all.
And
you have
it's
to
really
give.
hard, but just keep going.
Thank you so much. My name is Linda from the Finding Wisdom show. Can you tell me a little bit about the film?
It's the oldest film in the festival. It's 22 years old, but we've just recut and digitally remastered it, and we're going to release it globally in August. So this is like the first sneak peek. It's an Amir Khan film. Santosh Sevan was the cameraman. Srikhar Prasad, who's India's biggest editor. It's his first film, and it's my first film. And
Congratulations. How does it feel?
I'm just curious to see how it plays because, even my family hasn't seen the film yet. This is like brand new. We just finished working on it a few days ago. So curious to see how it, how it goes down, and in front of a mixed audience because this is hopefully there'll be some non-South Asians as well. So.
There will be. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
I'm good, and also I'd like to introduce a filmmaker who did an amazing movie that was just like Tribeca. That's called how do you pronounce it?
Patang.
Patang. That I saw.
And you know about her. She's legendary.
Right. Exactly. And how are you guys doing tonight? Are you excited?
I'm excited. I was saying, like, I just saw Aparna Sen, and I was like, oh my God, I love her. But I won't even say hello to her. But see people you love, and everyone thinks we know each other, but we don't. So it's this weird excitement, but home. It's fun.
I hope you have a good night. Good time tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. How are you?
That's okay. How are you?
What is your name again? I'm sorry.
It's Purna.
Hi, Poonam. How are you?
Good.
Can you tell me a little bit about the film tonight?
The film that I'm not in any film. I'm a juror at the festival, but my film Delhi Belly is coming out with Amir. Yeah.
More about Delhi.
Delhi Belly is a rocking comedy. I just saw a recent version of it, and it is just gonna come in and rock people's lives. It's so funny.
Fantastic. How do you feel being a juror tonight?
It was really, I think, one of the hardest categories. I've judged the category before, and this year was the caliber was particularly high, and I think I saw a documentary, which is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. So
It's gonna be challenging.
great.
That is so great. We have.
Thanks so much.
How are you? I'm so excited about your film. What is your name?
Ruplina.
Hi, Rupina. My name is Linda. I'm from the Finding Wisdom show. Can you tell me a little bit more about your film and what inspired you to do it?
Well, actually, it's a film about art, and art itself is very inspiring. And it's a film about art and mass production and how folk traditions come into the mainstream. and how things get transformed by that. And of course, it's about the self and identity of an individual and ideas of home and belonging. So, yeah.
Oh, that sounds so
All of us, the film is called You Don't Belong, and it also sort of talks about how none of us belong to one particular space or mood, and the notions of home are constantly changing. So,
That is so interesting. I can't wait to see it. When can someone see it if they want to see it?
it's on 6th of May, which is Friday, Tribeca Theatre 1 at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I will definitely be there. See you any of you.